No! Howdy, folks! How are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome back to our Minecraft 2025 Let's Play Adventure. It is February 1st, the first day of the second month of this wonderful year and of this wonderful Let's Play. And today, we are celebrating the beginning of the shortest month by sort of discussing what we've got in mind for the month ahead. What do we have planned that we're going to do? And I wanted to walk you folks through it. I've created a brand new list here. Real quick, I did cut down the mangrove tree and plant a new one. Also, I did get jumped. It probably was at the start of the episode by yet another creeper, so we need to address that problem. But I've created a list of the big key things I want to get done in the month of February. If the month of January was about establishing a house with a roof that has turned out to be the bane of my existence, we did it. We got our island home built up pretty nicely, and we're doing okay here. This is what February is going to be all about. We want to build a trade hall. I'm thinking somewhere down here on the beach where it'll be really easy to bring in villagers, maybe even over there, have like a big hut full of librarians that we can sort of forcibly buy things from. I heard a zombie, or maybe it was my imagination. So build a trade hall, bring in villagers. I think we can just force them into boats. We'll have to do some experimentation, but I'm assuming that'll work. Go to the nether. We talked about this back in January. We went and got the obsidian for it, but I want to build a big nether portal in the basement on one of the levels. Haven't decided where exactly. Build another shortcut. So basically, each of the villages, or close to, I'd like to have portals, and then you can get through them more quickly in the nether. I've known about that. That's been a thing since the nether was introduced. I just never did it. Never in all of my years of playing Minecraft. Like, however long it's been now. 2025... 16 years, I guess, of playing Minecraft. I've never actually built the nether shortcut. Like a portal in here and then a portal somewhere else, and then you just kind of take a quick jaunt through the nether to get there. Build full diamond gear. Fully enchant it with mending and other things. Find and upgrade with netherite. You got to find netherite, and then there's also that netherite upgrade we were talking about before. You got to find one of these. I'm not sure where. Possibly in not at the end, but in nether, like ruins and fortresses and things, I'm assuming. I haven't been to the nether. I don't know what's new there, but we're going to have to find a lot of diamonds. So do that, and then kill the ender dragon. This is what we want to get done by the end of the month. Now, there's other things. I want to completely claim the giant cavernous hole under the base. I want to go down there and completely put down torches everywhere, get rid of all the monsters, and then hopefully that'll help us find all of the diamond we're going to need for the full diamond gear and all that. And, other little projects, get enough mangrove to finish the ceiling inside and do the stairs up the way I had imagined. There's other projects we're going to do throughout the month. Obviously, this is not a month's worth of content, but these are sort of the big things we're going to move towards. Now, what are we doing today? This is oh wow. There's a new one. I think it's taller than the last one. How wonderful. We don't actually have to cut it down. We can just pop these things off if we wanted to. I think I also want to finish that island over there. So that's another thing that we're going to do. But it's not sort of like... you can kind of see how all of these different things work together to get to this ultimate goal. Like, we want to get villagers here in a trade hall so we can get mending, go to the nether and stuff so we can get netherite and upgrade all of our armor and then kill the end dragon. Like, that's all one continuous goal. This is not going to work. You're interrupting my growth of melons here, for crying out loud. This stuff's obnoxious. I wish we didn't have to deal with it. Extending the island doesn't really have anything to do with that. Starting to collect one of every tree, which is a project I want to undertake. Build a permanent fishing platform. Like, there's other things I want to do that are sort of unrelated to those other goals. But did we lose? I think we lost a closed eye blossom. Today, I have a few different things in mind that we're going to do. This is going to be we're going to start off February with a bit of a work around the house. So first off, we are going to make our way up to the roof, and we're going to put down the carpets we do have out front in a sort of effort to hopefully prevent further explosions right outside the front door, which keep occurring because I let it get dark. I'm not paying enough attention. And then when it gets dark outside, what happens? Well, monsters show up, sadly. So... yeah, there's a spider up here. That's the least of my worries. We have white carpet, which I think will look okay up here. Hi. Go away. I don't know why I opted to use the axe for that, but there you go. We could put Bane of Arthropods on our axe, couldn't we? It's got efficiency, unbreaking, and mending. We could also have it have Bane of Arthropods. Yeah, so here's the thing. No one's ever going to see the house from the top, so I think this is perfectly acceptable. I don't want to put lights on my roof. I don't like that idea necessarily, but this will prevent mobs from spawning up here. You know, on the few space, we're going to need so much more. We're going to need so much more. Let's go to sleep so that we don't get beset by monsters. So maybe we also today go to the mainland and we get more sheep. Something else we're going to do is we're going to build a storage area for bulk storage, and I think we're going to do that back here. And we're going to do that sort of classic Minecraft thing that some of you may remember from ye elder days, way back when, where you would put the chests in sideways, and then you could have like a stack of 2 wide chests. Do people still do that? Is that still a done thing? I can demonstrate. I think I actually have chests inside of here. Boop. And then you just have stacks of them, and they all face one direction. I don't know about up here at the top. That might be a bit of a problem. I don't think that'll work, but you know, maybe we don't put them all the way to the top. Also, we've got to do this properly. We can't just have like dirt and stone back there, so we're gonna have to trim it all away. Does that look weird? That looks weird to me. I think maybe I'm overthinking it, but also possibly I'm not. That looks better. Hey, shouldn't this corner also be... Hold on, I'm realizing that maybe we didn't design this place perfectly. There we go. Look at that. The outside world. Not anymore. Alright, there we go. Why is there... Oh, there's a torch down here because we had this as a little dirt block room for a little while there. I remember now. Alright, now we just need to get a bunch of chests down here, like a whole bunch of them. And also, it might be worthwhile to keep a permanent crafting station down here. Just, you know, for the heck of it. Maybe not right there. What if it was just built into the wall here? So what if we just, like, tucked it in right there? Little permanent crafting station. I didn't do any sort of math to determine the exact amount of wood I would need to create the exact amount of chests that I would need. But here's enough for 6 of them, which is going to be like 2 banks total. These aren't going to open up here. I'd have to replace the blocks above them, which I could... Oh, shoot. I forgot that would happen. Oh, man. How am I supposed to place this? I didn't consider that as a problem before. You know what I can do? It's actually quite simple. You place this one first and then this one. Haha. See, I know what I'm doing. As for the top, we have to figure out a clever way to make those openable. And I think what we gotta do is get rid of these. Although looking at it, it's not really going to require that we be all that clever. You just kind of have to know the basics of how Minecraft works. So we just have this roof continue on into here, and this'll work just fine. There you go. So there we are. Not quite, but almost halfway. We can start moving things over. So if I want to have all of our deep slate stuff inside of here, I think we can actually name the chest in an anvil if we wanted to. Isn't that a thing you can do? Hold on. If we wanted to plop that in there and name it Deep Slate. It's all one word, isn't it? Yeah, Deep Slate. It's going to cost us an enchanting, but like we can farm that pretty quick. And then if there's one of them, hopefully when it becomes a super chest, right? It'll still have Deep Slate up there at the top. How about that? We can also have signs. What kind of sign do we think looks... What are these? Hanging signs with chains. What else can you do with a chain? It looks like you can mostly just hang signs. Interesting. Alright. The mangrove sign looks pretty cool. And we do have quite a bit of mangrove wood now, since I've cut down a couple of different trees. I wish you could have mangrove chests. So let's see. Deep Slate. Alright. That's kind of hard to read. How do you make different color text in Minecraft? Oh, geez. I've been down here trying to figure out how to change Unicode colors. Oh, there's a villager. There's a trader. I've been down in the basement trying for the longest time to figure out how to change codes. And it's not... I'm on Linux, so whatever you do on Mac and Windows doesn't work. And for some reason, I can't paste into the sign. And for a second, I managed to make text green, which is not what I wanted to do. I have no emeralds. Let's go see what this man is selling. Oh, well, first off, let's see if there's any creepers on the roof. Not even gonna check with him first. We're gonna do this first. We're gonna verify. Alright, we're good. Everything's secure. I'm starting to starve down there in that basement staring at that sign, trying to just get the text to be white. Made it green at one point by accident, but I don't know how I did it. Hi, what you got? Oh, spruce saplings. That's nice. That's lovely. Fire coral block? I don't know about that. I think nautilus shells are good. I would like to buy some of those, but unfortunately I have gotten rid of all of my emeralds. I know, it is a shame, isn't it? I've got literally 1 emerald. I think there may be some emeralds back on the mainland, but not enough to get Nautilus shells, I'm sorry to say. Okay, I'm just gonna get that stuff there from him and leave him be. I should note, I meant to say this earlier, but I did also remove a few mods. So I got rid of the mod that adds the sorting button up here, because with middle mouse click, we just don't need it. I got rid of the mod that allows us to right-click crops to automatically harvest them. Not because it's a bad mod, I just felt like maybe it was a little too cheap and cheaty. And then I got rid of the trade cycling mod, because even though, again, that's just functionality that's built into the game by breaking and replacing job blocks, I feel like Mojang wants you to suffer by breaking and replacing them, and so I should probably also suffer. But I don't know, maybe we'll go back to some of those at some point down the line, but for now I felt like this was more fair. So let me see. Shift, Control, U, and then A7 Enter is supposed to do it. Shift, Control, U, A7 Enter. See, it works in the web browser, but it doesn't work here. Meanwhile, on, like, Linux, it's just, like, number pad Alt 21. And apparently that's what does it. You just hold down Alt 21 and then release, but that doesn't work at all here. I just saw a mention on some random forum post that apparently you can just dye the sign. Well, that doesn't seem to work at all. That doesn't seem to do anything. Of course, then again, this isn't really dye, this is bone mill. Maybe you actually have to make white dye. Okay, well, son of a gun, there you go. But, like, I feel like that's not the way you're supposed to have to do it. There's a way to get... I made it green by accident at one point. Can I make it glow? Remember when we made that glowing thing up here? Can you use those glowing ink sacs for other things? What else can I do with you? This seems like a long shot. This seems like it wouldn't work. Oh my gosh, it does! Glow and behold! Deep slate! Oh my gosh, only one thing to make it more epic than that is we just make it all capitalized. Deep slate. That looks so cool! Now the only problem being that that's going to be very expensive to do on every single sign. So we probably won't. But that looks awesome. So that'll be our cobblestone, dirt, and grass. I feel like those can go together. That guy's getting on my nerves. I did add an additional mod that should allow us to control the sounds of individual creatures, but I don't know how to access it. Simple Weather has a config? Like, we can change the okay. Oh yeah, here you go, look. Permanently disable specific sounds you don't like. How? Oh! Oh, we've killed our anvil! Those are very expensive. Can you repair anvils? I mean, that's obviously a little bit late now, even if we could. But still, that's a shame. I gotta stop doing that. That's such a force of habit. Okay, place that down. There we go. Maybe stone should have been next to cobblestone, and maybe we should have named dirt as well. We don't have enough iron to build a new anvil. So I guess we're done naming chests now, as much fun as that was. We literally got deep slate, cobblestone, and stone. I did reorganize them. We can always rename this one later, I guess. Alright. We'll figure out how to make them all glow later, because it's going to be kind of expensive. Alright, we're going to go on a small adventure here. This is going to be... I'm going to do this as quick as I can. Gotta get a book first. There we go. Oh, the vines have really grown in. Yeah, that does look a little bit better. But only like a little bit. Wait, I forgot, like, a key component of this adventure inside. I need one of these brewing stands. We also need to build a bookshelf so that we can build a lectern, which is not going to work for some reason. We have everything we need for it in our inventory, but whatever. Lectern, and we need the brewing stand. Going somewhere with this, trust me. Basically, I just want mending on my sword for what I'm about to do, which means we need to make someone... Is it the apothecary? Is that what you would call it? Who wants to sell potions and buy rotten flesh? Anyone interested? Oh, speak of the devil, look what I've actually remembered to bring with me this time. Hey, you want to be my new best friend? Don't run away. Don't run from love. Look at you. We've got a dog, everyone. We've done it. We'll come up with the name later. You too. Anybody want to be an apothecary? Lovely. 32 rotten flesh. I mean, can we get a better deal than that, by chance? We can't do the trade cycling anymore, so I actually have to physically break this thing. But then also, we gotta throw down the lectern and see if this guy's maybe interested. And then we just got to keep going until we get mending. For 14 is not bad, but we had another guy that did it for 10, so like, paper for emeralds is a good deal. Wow, this is a much more irritating process, isn't it, than what we were doing before with the button. This is super pesky, especially because they won't just like leave you alone. They feel the need to just run up on you for some reason. Calm down, dog. I'm busy. Density. What does that even do? You know, this would be quicker if I had one of them trapped in a room and they couldn't get out. Blast protection. Sweeping edge. Channeling. I don't even know what that does. Lure 2. Give me lure 3 and we'll be getting somewhere. Feather falling. Actually, that's not a bad one. Feather falling would be nice. Knockback. About to knock you back. Can we try a different guy? How are you doing, Mr. Apothecary? I don't like your trades. I have a theory, and that theory is that an apothecary cannot open a gate. Or any villager, for that matter, really. Doesn't have to strictly be the apothecary. So that should send everyone home. That's me telling them all that it's dangerous to be out. They need to go back to their houses, where I can then sort of permanently entrap them against their wills, and sort of force them to be a better librarian. What, do you not see the block I just put down here? Did you change your mind? What, do you want to be an apothecary now? What is your problem? Fine, you be an apothecary. Figure that out. Oh, I see. Just some random guy from far away feels the need to be that person. That's why it doesn't work when you've got just one sort of like, oh, they loved it. They loved that. They're loving it for some reason. You lock a guy in a room, it doesn't mean he's going to want to do that. The sun is starting to set and we haven't even seen mending again. This guy finally decided to embrace his destiny. And the deal still sucks, but I guess we'll take it. Get up. Get out of the way. Where'd the apothecary? Where'd he go? Where'd the apothecary go? Get over here, potion master. I'm gonna go ahead and sell you all of my rotten flesh. Maybe if we level him up. Like, is he leveled up now? I was gonna say, maybe it'll be cheaper, but, and like, yes. But barely. He's also, like, not actually leveled up in any kind of way. Oh, and now he's out of trades. When does he unlock new ones? How does that work? It looks like he's a full-on novice now, but we got 16. That's enough. There we go. Okay, well now we can buy things from him. We could already get the redstone, but we can also get lapis, or we can give 2 gold for an emerald, which is a pretty decent trade. But now I gotta find someone who's willing to give me a good deal on mending. You. No. That's fair. You, up there. Yes. No. We could just, there's another village. We could have gone to it by now. We could have gone back to, I'm pretty sure, El Village. We could have just gone back to El Village and done the thing. Do you really want to do this, don't you? You really want this job. I can see you coming for it from a mile away. Respiration 3. 45! You're out of your mind! You're out of your mind! Y'all better start making sense, okay? Because right now I'm thinking about going back to a different village and just bringing the guy home with me. Actually, I just feel like that's going to be a bit of a pain and probably not something we can do in the first episode of the month, which has suddenly be gone from being like we're going to do a couple of simple projects to, hey everyone, loyalty. What does that do? Hey everyone, welcome to this grand episode where we go on this grand nonsense adventure of trying to do 14 different unrelated things. It's fine. Everything's fine. Maybe these 3 just don't have the aptitude for it. Have we considered that? They're just giving me the same ones again and again now. Like, they're just not capable of giving me anything different than these exact same trades every single time. I'm about to give up on these people. Come here, you. What you got? See what I mean? It's the same thing. It's like the game knows what I'm trying to do. Curse of Bind? What is... Let's try again. Like, the thing is, that's a good trade, too. Like, being able to trade paper, which is relatively cheap and easy to acquire in loads, like in droves. Like, that's actually pretty decent. So Touch is a good one. I'm not sure if it's worth no 17 emeralds. Feather Falling 4, again, absurdly expensive. Like, way too expensive for what you're getting. Mending! 38! No! Absolutely not. What is wrong with you? Problem with this town is that there are way too many farmers. Okay, there are far too many of them around here. This is a good one right here. That's actually a really good one. You, on the other hand, don't need to be a farmer. You're not a farmer anymore. Come on over here. See this lectern? You're going to be the new town library. All that I ask is that you stock mending at a reasonable price. Fast too much! Well, you try to figure that out. How's your stock? You're back in? Okay, let's keep going. 20 emeralds. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Where does no one want this now? Has the job been tainted? Town's about to lose another farmer. I am willing to keep doing this until someone gives me what I want, okay? You have no idea how long I'm willing to sit in this chair and stand in your village and do this. You want to hear, like, watermelons? You want some watermelons, dude? You want some watermelons, dude? Mending, 38. We're about to give up here. We're just about done. We're about to accept that this is not going to happen for us. What's all that love y'all are having right now? Are you about to produce a baby or something? What's happening? You all seem to be in a very good mood. The longer this goes on, the more I think I might hate this game. 27 for Fortune 3 I feel like is probably not the best deal. Although I would eventually like to have Fortune as an option. Well, the whole thing's gone now. It's just gone now. It ceased to exist there for a moment. I don't know if y'all caught that. Some kind of magical moment. It merged with their body and it is gone. The heck just happened? Okay, upon a relog, we've got it back. But still, I keep getting density and I don't know what that is or what it does or if it matters. I don't know what multi-shot is for. Get out of my boat! Get out of my boat! That is my boat. Gosh darn you. I can't get them out of the boat without breaking the boat, and that sets the allay free as well, and then I have to deal with the allay following me around, which no one wants. Maybe each village only has certain types of offerings, and it's not possible to get mending at such a low price at this village for some reason. Maybe because I've taken over a large swath of it for my horse collection that I just leave here unattended. You're gonna need to get out of this boat. It's really bothering me. Yeah, I know, little LA. I know. How did you even get in the boat in the first place? Gosh darn you. I understand why the trade cycling mod exists. My gosh, do I understand now why it exists. We could have had it by now, I'm sure, if we didn't have to do all this malarkey of breaking it, putting it back down, and waiting for one of them to decide they want to do this for a living. I'm starting to think that looting for, or the mending for 10 that we got is, like, super rare. And we ought to just go back and get that guy. If we can get him in a boat. I have no idea how to get him here. But we could have gone there and come back by now with 2 additional ones. I didn't bring enough boots for 2. I want one local, though, is the thing. That's all I want, is I just want a local one. I've seen the entire range of just about everything you can get from these guys now. I've seen them all. I've seen every single one. Where y'all going? Where y'all going? Come back here. What are y'all doing? Y'all having some kind of meeting? Y'all here to discuss me? Hey, what's up with the guy who really desperately wants a librarian? Wait a minute, what do we do with our dog? We had a dog. I completely forgot that we had a dog. I'm so sorry I left you over here. Please, come join in the action. You ain't never seen nothing like this, dog. You ain't never seen gameplay this riveting. But actually, you know what? Feather Falling 3? That would be nice to have. You know what? We're gonna actually buy a Feather Falling 3. We're gonna lock that guy in as a librarian, and we're gonna try to get a different one. Now we just need one with mending. Watch us never get another one, by the way. Watch that be it. We got the one in town with a decently priced Feather Falling, and now it's just done. Do we have to have a second lectern now, because we've already got the one? Or do I just have to wander far enough away from the current guy? Find some other dude. Hey fellas, anyone here unemployed? How much was Silk Touch? 14? I mean, it'd be nice to be able to have Silk Touch on a whim. Oh, not that again. Ugh, okay, that's how you do it without having to relog. This episode sucks! The worst episode of the series! February is cursed! Just me and you back here now, buddy. Come on. Let's not play games. Let's not kid around. Just me and you now, man. Just me and you now. Talk about the wonders of being a librarian. And what you can give me, and what I'll give you in return, okay? 31 for looting is absurd, alright? All I'm asking for, and I'm not asking for much, I'm just looking for cheap mending, okay? That's all I want from you. Quick charge is nice. Quick charge 17, not bad, not bad. I think that's for bows. That's good. Okay, but listen, power 5, 40, that's absurd. You're asking, listen, you got it. I'm talking about 10 emeralds for mending. That seems perfectly reasonable to me. I don't know about you. I think that that's a reasonable thing to ask for. I'm gonna keep you in here for the rest of your life if you don't give me what you want. You understand? Or what I want, even. What you want is your freedom, and I'll give it to you. You just have to agree to my terms, okay? Curse of binding is not it. No, I mean, we're about to have the binding of a villager in this room right now. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. You want to talk about loyalty? You do this for me, I will be loyal to you. All right, I will bring you so much business. I will be here like every episode, buying more mending from you. Okay, you have no idea. Respiration's cool. That's a decent price. Not right now, though. Okay, dog. Now is not the right time, dog. I'm in the middle of a intimidation tactic. You can participate if you want. You see, my dog used to be a wolf, okay? Razor sharp teeth. Canines, you know what I'm saying? He's a beast. And my dog doesn't really like when people mess around with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't really like when people have trouble giving me what I want. He thinks, like I do, that I should just get what I want, what I need, because I know what's best for the world, all right? You're basically living in my empire right now. And look, the people who are with me at the beginning, the people who are with me at the start, those are the people who are going to go up to the top with me here, okay? People who offer me Bane of Anthropods aren't going to go up to the top with me. I will make you a king in my empire, okay? I will make you a wealthy, successful man. I will build a mansion for you, all right? I will build you an estate unlike any other here. You will live in wealth and opulence and safety and security, knowing that you've got a friend in the highest of places in my empire, me. Okay, all you've got to do is stop goofing around, stop being silly, stop being a silly boy, all right, and get serious. No lure. Okay, I need mending. I need it for at least a minimum, or a maximum, I should say, of 10 emeralds, okay, because that's where I can get it somewhere else. You don't want me to go... You don't want me to import foreign labor, do you? Because I will. I'm trying to give jobs to the local population, but if you won't give me what I want, we've got a very open immigration policy. I will go to other countries, find what I want, and forcibly bring those people here to perform tasks for me. And they'll live in wealth and opulence, unlike you. Looting 35, though. Listen. This is a good deal. It's a very good deal. Multi-shot for 6. Don't know what it does. Don't care. What you gotta do is you gotta get things straight. Okay? You gotta get your priorities straight. You gotta start thinking more clearly, okay? Because you're not thinking clearly right now. You're offering me efficiency 5, which is very cool, very nice, very cool. Would love to have that on a few different pieces of tool, a few different pieces of kit. Piercing seems good, but you know what I'm after, and you've got stop denying. Stop denying. You know what we're here for. You know what we need. You know why there's 2 beds in here? Because tonight you and I are both gonna sleep in here together. All right, in separate beds. I should have phrased that differently, but we're gonna be spending the night together and all of tomorrow. And we're going to spend every day together until you finally accept your place in this world. Okay? Because this is not optional. So many young people today wish that they could be in your position where they don't have to think about, oh, what am I going to do after school? What am I going to do when I graduate? How am I going to take care of, my wife and our future children? You're in a position right now where you don't have to worry about it. I'm offering you free, guaranteed income. You sweet man! You sweet, beautiful man, you! Okay, stay here. I didn't think about this. I didn't think this through. I don't have enough emeralds anymore. Hold on, stay here. I'll be right back. No, stay in there. You stay in there, boy. Okay. We need another book. You're still here? You're crazy, man. We need a lot of paper. We need a bunch of paper so that we can make 2 more books. We do need 2 more books till the sun kisses the horizon. Alay, I actually need you right now. I need you to follow me. Come here. Come here. Take this. Okay. Let's go. This was such a good idea all that time ago. Now watch this. Look at him go. Little lamb, little lad! Does he make the most obnoxious noises known to mankind? Yes. But, is he doing a great job? Absolutely he is. Give me all that paper, boy. I'm kinda just hoping, and it is just a hope, but I'm hoping because I don't remember. I'm hoping the other one that we locked in for the feather falling happens to also buy paper. Or that the last guy happens to buy paper. I wasn't paying attention. Also, we need to get the dog back home with us, I guess. Or just actually have him sort of sit here. Probably don't need him floating out in the water like this. Can you get in the boat? Probably not like that. We'll come back to shore. We'll leave you here to guard the horses, probably. There you go. Attaboy. Have a sit. You! You! Come here. Hold still. I would like very much, yes, this. Exactly this. Thank you. I would like to buy... I need at least 3. Thank you. Except, actually, I would like to get 2... Do I have enough paper for more? Not really. Like, I can buy a couple more paper. That's it. I'm at 14. That's my limit. But this guy should level up now. He's offering discounts on that enchanted book, which is great. Okay, now we gotta go back to this fella. What if he despawned or something awful like that? Can you imagine? He's still in here, right? Thank heavens. Get out of the way. I gotta lock this guy in. Move! I don't want to... Because if you accidentally damage one of them, I think it might lower your rates. Hello? Don't get close to me right now. Don't stand so close to me. Okay, mending. Hi. Oh, you know what? If we were smart, we would have bought paper from this, or sold paper to this guy. and leveled him up so we can get discounts on mending. But we'll get 1 mending, and therefore he's now locked in. Oh, now we gotta make sure he never leaves this house so he can stay safe. We also need to get another lectern for the other guy. Or, like, yeah, get them both set up in that house back there, if there's a way to somehow do that. Like, we've got the apothecary locked in. He's good. Can they open these? Do they know how to open trapdoors? Because they can open doors, but I was worried about zombies getting in here. But if we do that, then nothing can get in here. We can open this to trade with them. And then zombies can't, like, little zombies can't go through here, and skeletons can't shoot through there. That might be the perfect solution. Boop, boop, shkadoop. Away, farmer! We're doing the same setup here with this guy. Plop that down there, and then... I love the idea that this is the farmer's house to begin with, and he's just like, dude, why are you mad at me? I'm just trying to go home. We gotta find a way to keep this guy, like, locked in front of here. Well, you know what? We're good. We got what we came for. Oop, there we go. Meanwhile, this one here with the feather falling and all that, can we just, like... Is there a way to, like... Well, no! Okay, we want to get him in there. And then we want to get in there. And if you're wondering why I'm bringing this one back, it's an experiment, right? Like, I don't want to accidentally mess up the one guy we've got that's got the really good spell we're after. I don't think I can... I think we can't get up on the grass. Are you kidding me? No, that's fine. Look. It's okay. There we go. That's fine. It's not a big deal. Alea! Pesky, obnoxious nuisance creature. We gotta shoot the gap here and try to get onto the sand. And then get into the water. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. You're coming home with me. Now we'll have the guy we can sell the rotten flesh to permanently at our house. How great is that gonna be? I mean, temporarily, we're gonna leave him down here in the basement because I don't know what else to do with him. Like, for now, this is your life, but we'll get you a good place to live soon. So basically what I wanted to do today, my entire plan there was to come back and build diamond boots and put mending and feather falling on them, as well as mending on my sword. But I can't do that now. I no longer have an anvil, and I no longer have the iron to build an anvil. So we're just gonna have to go, I guess, next episode mining. And you know what? In order to make that work, next episode will be the first episode of our attempt to conquer the underground area. How about them apples? Boy! Oh, that's right. I was still also trying to, like, organize everything, wasn't I? We'll have to continue that later. Until next time, thank you folks for watching. God bless each and every one of you, and here's to a better February with more organized episodes starting after this one. Goodbye!